Hi guys, in this video we're gonna take this snake game that I built in VO. So we're gonna take the code from here and see if we can use WeWeb Copilot to build the game using Copilot. I want you to build this game in WeWeb. And so now it should be, looks like it's using the custom coded component, and then it's going to be building out this snake game that I had VO build, just using build a snake game where players use arrow keys to move a snake around a board. The goal is to make the snake as long as possible without crashing into the walls or itself. The player's score is based on how much food the snake eats. The game ends with the snake when the snake crashes. Build this using view 3. So I did that here, and then we just pasted it over into WeWeb and asked the Copilot to build it natively in WeWeb. And so right now you can see it's currently building it out. We've got a README file, got our package JSON. Now it's building it out. Up here you can see it's just telling you what it's building. So a classic snake game component for WeWeb that provides an interactive and engaging gaming experience. Players control a snake that grows longer as it eats food while avoiding collision with the walls in itself. It's got a list of the features. So now let's add a section. 100 VH. Go back to our Copilot and drag it in. So we now have this snake game. Let's see what, so board, so maybe we need to make this 100 VH, 100%. So now we have it there. It wasn't displaying correctly. It didn't have any, the component itself didn't have anything here, but let's see if we can play it. Oh, no way. Wow. So game over, final score. I mean, that is awesome, based off the first prompt. And now let's see, what can we edit here? So clicking our component, the board color should be green, food color red. Maybe you can see it updating dynamically on the screen here. I want it to be purple. And then the snake color, I want the snake to be red. And then my grid color, so this part I don't see up on there. But let's try it again. So we've changed our snake color and the little ball color. Alright, I'm going to see if we can get 2 before it stops on us. Alright, so we got 2. I'm not entirely sure where our walls are sort of, I don't know, let's take a screenshot and just show. So screenshot. Go back to Copilot. This is great, but the background color and grid aren't displaying. Check the image for reference. I also want to see a score every time the snake collects a reward. Let's just say something like that. We're gonna upload an image here if we can. Doesn't look like we can, so let's just go off of this. Remove check the image for reference. Let's try this. Are you currently seeing the game board but without the green background and the grid lines? Okay, so it looks like it's going to be iterating on the snake game. We're trying to get the background actually to display here. All right, so it looks like we have an updated component. And let's see. Snake game, let's remove you. Set active version is snake game 1. We're going to drag this in. Oh, check that out. I'm going to... All right, so let's see if we can play. Amazing. This is awesome. Okay, we're getting along with snake. All right, so we initially started this build in VO, again, just like prompting it here. Then I took the code over to WeWeb, gave it to the Copilot, and in 2 prompts with the Copilot, I was able to get this playable game, this playable snake game. So I thought that was pretty cool. I do want to try one more time. Snake game 2, and then let's create a new chat, and I'm going to take the same prompt here, give it to WeWeb Copilot, and just see what happens. And then we're also going to give snake game, we're going to give it a screenshot as well. So let's just go with, this is the one we used last time. So I also used this screenshot when I prompted VO, so we're gonna give the WeWeb Copilot this screenshot as well. So we're giving it the prompt, the screenshot, and let's see what it does. So it's using the custom coded component agent again. Looks like it's going to be building the classic snake game where player controls snake using arrow keys to collect food and grow longer while avoiding collisions with walls in itself. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this builds as compared to like giving it the code from VO. All right, so we now have our game here. Let's add a section. Give it some 100% and 100 view height. Now let's go back to our Copilot. Drag and drop. Let's check out the snake game. See if we make this 100%. 100%. So we have our snake game here. Let's see if we can play it. Okay, so it's much bigger and faster, which is actually kind of neat. Wow, okay. So now let's prompt this and say, looks like we can update the image here. Much better. So we're going to take this screenshot, go back to Copilot. We're going to cancel that out. And looks like we cannot give it there, but just say the background color and grid are not displaying on the game canvas. Yeah, so I want you to modify the existing component to fix that. Which I guess I could also look in here. It says background color. You can change the snake color. That's cool. The background color didn't work. And so we're remaking the component here, just trying to get this background to display. Okay, so fixed game. Let's make this the active version. And we're going to cancel that one out. We're going to drag this in. See if we can make it 100%. 100%. So I still don't see a game or background there. Background color. Okay, and now she doesn't, now it's not working. The snake game is no longer working. It doesn't start when I click start game button. Also, the background color isn't displaying. Awesome, so we have our update here. I'm going to remove that one. Let's pull this one in. Or we have to set to active version before we can drag and drop. So now we can drag this in. Looks like we have some sort of background there. 100%. And height 100%. Start the game. Awesome. So we now have a background, that's good. Oof, okay, so score 10. I mean, it's working. We got the background in there. I bet we can change the color. So if we click on the snake game, maybe we want to make this like purple. We want to make our snake color blue. Make our grid color white. And then our food color, let's make that green. So now we have our background is purple, our food is green, and then our snake is blue. Let's try this again. Amazing. So we tested the prompting VO and just like getting view code here and then giving it to the WeWeb Copilot, and then we also took the same prompt and gave it to the WeWeb Copilot and successfully built the snake game in both cases. But it was a pretty cool demo.